Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to review to you Le Labo Rose 31. Now this has been a fragrance that I have sampled on and off for a while, and I finally bit the bullet and got it. And I did want to share my experiences with you, what I thought, how much I love it, because I obviously love it if I bought a bottle, but talk to you about the notes and what to expect with fragrances like this. Because this isn't just a straight rose, this has a lot going for it. So if I think this is better for daytime to evening, or if I think this is like work appropriate or things like that. Generally, if you want to know all of my thoughts on this little fragrance, keep watching. Man, that opening was a mouthful. Okay, so we're bringing you Le Labo 31. Do not get this confused with the city exclusive Bay Rose 26, which I also have, which is one of my favorites. I love Le Labo fragrances. I think they're phenomenal. The only kind of issue I have with them is that they don't last a very long time. They tend to stay about a year and a half in the bottle before they start to not be the best. At least just that's my experience in the climate that I live in, which is very hot and humid. I do keep these in a dark space to keep them as fresh and safe as possible. That's why if you ever see me with a Le Labo fragrance, I will always have these smaller bottles. I never buy a big bottle of it, although I wish I could, but it works the best out for me. So what do I think of Rose 31? Well, obviously if I've been sampling it forever, I bought it, I loved it. But there's something very specific about this that I love, and that is I love the notes in this. This has been one of my favorite combinations, which is like woody, spicy roses, and this does it so well. The notes in this are the grass rose. I'll write them over here for you because there's a lot. Cumin, clove, nutmeg, cedar, amber, guaiac wood, oud, cistus, vetiver, and animalic notes. Animalic notes. This is just a spicy, woody rose, which I've just been obsessing over. I've been obsessing over vanilla amber fragrances and spicy roses. It's just one of my things I've been super interested in. So this plays everything off beautifully. What I love specifically about this fragrance is it is never sweet. Sometimes to me, rose fragrances can be a little bit too sweet. I don't mind it, but if I'm looking for a very spicy rose, I don't want any sweetness in there. What I love about this is the cumin, the pepper, the clove, and the nutmeg. They're like the first hit I get when I spray this on my skin, and then it warms up, I get the rose, and then after a little while, probably about an hour, I get the wood, I get the oud and the guaiac, and I get a little bit of vanilla. Even though it's not vanilla in here, I get a little bit of vanilla in this. It's actually kind of interesting how all the notes play together to bring out something that smells very similar to vanilla. And it smells divine. It's a delicious, spicy scent. It's so good. I think this is so sexy. And on top of it, I think this is terribly unique. This is one of those fragrances that not a lot of people are going to smell like. So if you want to smell unique and you want a very interesting signature scent, this is something that's definitely going to be a standout. It absolutely will. It also has beautiful sillage. I find that it fills a room, but not oppressively, just really nicely. Oh, also this has great longevity. That's something else that's really nice, because I live in South Florida, and if you have ever been to South Florida on vacation and you're like, oh, it's hot, imagine it worse. When you live here, you don't get used to the humidity. The humidity just learns to work with you in ways that you never thought it would be imagined. It sounds weird, but the humidity is terribly oppressive in South Florida. That being said, it doesn't help with the longevity of fragrances, especially if you're sweaty or if you're outside a lot, you're in and out of air conditioning. The change of environment doesn't help with fragrance longevity, which is why any fragrance that can last on my skin over 4 hours, I get really excited for, because I generally don't want to carry around a big bottle to reapply, and I don't like putting perfumes in big bottles and atomizers. It's just not my thing. I know a lot of people do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't do that because I have so many fragrances. I would have so many atomizers. So I want a fragrance that's going to last all day, or at least a decent chunk. If I'm going to put it on in the morning, I'd like to at least have it last till late afternoon, or if I'm putting it on in the evening, I'd want it to last all night. So this one has fantastic longevity. It actually lasts on my skin 6 to 8 hours, which is impressive. The other one, Bay Rose 26, does too. I think I've noticed that with all the Labo fragrances, they just tend to stick on my skin beautifully and last all day. And sometimes I'll forget I'm wearing perfume because normally after 6 hours I'm like, oh, my perfume wore off. But like with this one and the Bay Rose, I'll just kind of sniff my arm as I'm driving, and I'll be like, as this arm goes up or this arm goes up, I'm like, I smell really good. And I'll just drive and go like this because these fragrances are intoxicating, and it's kind of surprised that they are so strong so late in the day. Overall, I think this is a fantastic fragrance. I have yet to try anything from Labo that I didn't like. I have a list of fragrances I need to buy from them. I think this is a fantastic, spicy, woody rose. It's not sweet. It's definitely a signature fragrance, and it's going to be something that, again, it's going to be very distinctive. I would say that this is more of a daytime fragrance and maybe a business casual, or like not formal, just because I think the spiciness and is a little bit light. When I think of a more spicy fragrance that's more better for the evening, I think more like the Serge Noir and Serge Araby. I think those are better spicy evening fragrances. This is more of a spicy afternoon, morning, daytime, and maybe a business casual or a casual like dinner and drinks at the evening. So that's when I think would be most appropriate to wear this. I know I'm jumbling my words. It's what I do. That's why I get so many dislikes on my videos. It's okay. I can't speak. I'm sorry. But I think this is a fantastic fragrance and definitely worth you checking out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this fragrance review. If you did, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe because it's free and I'm free. And I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. I don't know why I'm bouncing. I'm like bouncing my leg down here. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I will see you next time. Bye.